This setting alone has taken my game and improved it more than any setting they've ever... Okay, that's probably an exaggeration. They've added some really good settings for controller players. But if you're a controller player or a console player in general and you're watching this, you have got to listen up here, buddy. Alright, so Controller Deadzone is the topic of this video, and it's something that I had no idea impacts the game this much. I always knew it was a thing and you could like individually do it on your controller, but I never knew that it helped this much. I was always like, oh, you know, whatever, I'm fine with the default controls on that. But Fortnite, and they added this like last week or so, maybe earlier this week, I don't know the exact timeline, but I started using this about 3 days ago, and my goodness, has it changed my game. So, if you look at this, I got both of these dead zones on 0.15. You can check your settings. Mine were both at like 0.26 whenever I first checked this out. And so what this basically does, let me show you real quick where I set these both to like, okay, how do I get off of this? Okay, there we go. Where I set these both to like 0.5. So you're going to see that blue circle getting bigger right there. So whenever that happens, what a dead zone is, it's basically how far you have to move this stick before the movement actually starts happening. So if you're going to see here, I start to move the stick, and it takes a little bit before it starts happening. So it's actually like really weird to control if you put it all the way up, or, you know, it's just harder to get your guy to move quicker. So what moving these dead zones down does, from that 0.26 down to like a 0.15 is the range that I found that works best for me. Really, I've seen some people keep their left stick, which is their movement stick, and they've left that at like 0.24. That's fine. Do whatever's comfortable for you, but I like to keep both of my sticks the same. So that's why I keep 0.15 and 0.15. So what this does, and you guys are going to see it here, I'll demonstrate, is whenever I like just barely tap the stick, barely tap it, it moves where I want it to go. And it doesn't move unless I touch it, of course, but you have a lot more control, and it makes like doing edits and things like this a lot easier. You have a lot more control, and you can just, whenever you're moving the stick, that's where it goes. So it's just really nice to do it that way. Don't put it much lower than 0.15. I wouldn't do that, and I'll show you guys some gameplay with me using it here. But if you put it lower than 0.15, so if you go all the way down to 0.05 and you apply that, you're going to get, like, whenever you move, it moves like too much, and sometimes, like, if you're in the middle of a game, it'll move without you actually moving your stick. Like, if you just put your thumb on your stick, you're probably going to accidentally move, which is going to throw off your aim and stuff like that. So 0.15 is the range that I have found to be the best for me, but find what's best for you, because this is game changing. And let me take you through a gameplay that you're going to see right here. So I dropped more 20 kill games in the last 3 days than I have of all of Season 7. I've had 2 20 kill games, I've had like 3 18, 17s, and stuff like that just in the last 2 days. And that's without me actually going for them. I've been playing a lot of customs with viewers and things like that on streams, so I really haven't even been going for it. But these dead zones, I just feel like I have a lot more control. I can start hitting these edit plays better. I can start hitting all of these builds and these 90s, all of this stuff a lot easier because I have so much more control over my sticks. If you guys have never touched your dead zones before, just play around with it. I wouldn't just expect to change your dead zones and to become a lot better of a player. It's going to feel weird at first, but I highly recommend you at least turn down that right stick's dead zone down to below 0.2. If you do that, you're going to be sitting really, really well, and once you get the hang of it, you're going to have a lot more control. At first, I saw people talking about dead zones, and I was like, you know, I don't think it's something that I need to try. Tried it out, and my goodness, like, it is something for controller players that really helps you with these shotgun flicks and things of that nature as well. You guys always see Daquan doing these shotgun flips that are just absolutely nasty, and this is the best way, guys. I'm telling you, this thing is insane. And I know you guys don't want to hear me ramble on and on about it. I have some more info I want to let you guys know here as well, but I just want to make sure I get it through to you guys. And you see this gameplay right here, and you see kind of some of the things that I'm doing. My edits are better, my flicks are better, my shotgun shots, everything has greatly improved, and I still have a while to go. I still have some things I need to work on in my game, but I'm telling you, this setting has been one of the best changes that they've added to the game. Personally, for controller players, I think it's really cool that Fortnite added it into the game. Usually you have to go into your actual controller settings to change dead zones, which I'm sure there are some players out there that have done that. Personally, now I wish I would have done that a long time ago, but it's great that Fortnite adds a setting that you can personalize in the game. Now, while this gameplay goes, if you look back like 2 or 3 videos ago, you're going to see a difference in the way I was flicking shots, the way my edits were, and things of that nature, and how much more accurate I've gotten. There are still some plays I mess up, still some builds I mess up, and things like that, but it's definitely helped a lot, and I recommend you guys definitely, like, give it a try. Just give it a try and let me know your feedback in the comments. Have you touched your dead zones? If not, you know, are you going to? And if you did, how's it going? Like, is it working out for you? Hopefully it is, because for me, I'm telling you, it's been a huge difference maker. Now, guys, before this video ends, I'm going to keep showing you guys gameplay. This gameplay was absolutely awesome. It's one of my 20 kill solos and a regular solo on PC with controller. There's so many people that are like, oh, Xbox is full of bots. Bro, I play on PC with a controller, which is against PC servers, which is mouse and keyboard players. So, just throwing that out there. Didn't think I need to clarify that in Season 7, but I've been getting a lot of comments saying that, you know, I'm playing on Xbox, which I'm not. But besides the point there, I am hosting a tournament tomorrow, Friday the 22nd. Friday the 22nd, I'm hosting a $100 tournament, okay? I might even raise the prize money up, whatever, depending on how many people we get to come into the tourney. Just make sure you're joining our Discord, which is down below, to get verified and to enter the tournament. It's going to be on twitch.tv/RodeyBros. I'm doing it as a huge thank you to all you guys for using our supporter creator code. And I just want, you know, as many of you as possible to get the chance to win some money in Fortnite. You don't even have to be really good. You could camp and, like, somehow win one of these games, okay? It's not like you have to be insane at the game. There's a chance that you could win anyways. And I think it'd be really cool to see some of you guys that I see in the comments. I see you guys in Twitch and stuff like that to actually win, you know, some money in Fortnite. It's hard to get in any tournaments where you don't have to be an absolute god these days to win anything. So I hope, since we have a smaller community here, that this helps you guys, you know, maybe have a little bit of fun, compete a little bit. And even if you don't win, I think it's going to be fun either way. Because I'm streaming it tomorrow, Friday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we're starting up the games. I'm going to be streaming before that, but 5 p.m. is when we're starting. So just make sure you come on in. It's NA East, and yeah. So please join the Discord today, though. I'll be streaming today if you have any questions, and we'll be running some practice custom games today. So come join in, see if you can get on in the games, and yeah, it'll be a good time. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I know this was a really informative video. I like to usually throw a lot of jokes into the videos and things like that, but I really just wanted to make sure you guys knew about these dead zones, because I'll be doing an updated settings guide really soon, but I figured might as well show you guys this setting that is really changing my, like, point of view on dead zones, and then also tell you guys about the tournament, which is coming up tomorrow. So thank you guys again. If you're watching this on Friday, tune into Twitch. You might be able to still get in the tourney, but just make sure you tune in as soon as possible. Guys, I will see you all in the next video.
Started as a zero, I was chasing dreams, trying to turn into a hero. Sniper rifle, 5 rivals, going for the title. I could be the one that they idol.